Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this January 26, 2023. I hope everybody had a great Thursday out there. Hope everybody staying safe and staying well out there also. If you like my content, if you like my weather forecast, smash that subscribe button. Love to have you on board. Like the video and share my videos to try to get them out to as many people as possible to see my weather content. Okay, let's dive on into the forecast here. We're looking at the satellite imagery across the southeast. We're looking at clear skies all the way from Virginia all the way down into South Carolina, most of Georgia, northern Florida, and over in Alabama. We have a few little we have some clouds over eastern Tennessee, western North Carolina mountains, points up into Kentucky, and portions of western portion of Virginia. They're having some snow showers in that vicinity that may accumulate to maybe a couple inches of snow in that region. There goes that trailing cold front that came through yesterday that brought all that rainfall to the forecast area, pushing off across South Florida and the Florida Keys and over into the Bahamas. Okay. Now let's take a look at the radar view across the lower 48. We still have scattered snow showers, maybe some freezing rain and rain maybe here in the northeastern portion of the United States, also over Michigan and portions of southeast Canada. We have more snow falling over Montana, all the way back into Colorado, all the way back over into Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and have another little storm system moving into Washington State. The rest of the lower 48 looks pretty quiet. I don't see anything. It should be staying dry pretty much for your Friday. If you're from California to southern Colorado, also Oklahoma, all the way over toward Missouri, and also over toward Virginia and southbound, you should be A-okay with sunny skies and with a little bit of cool temps over the southeast, a little bit of warming trend over toward the Texas area. Alright, let's take a look at the snowfall over the next 16 days. According to the GFS model, we have the heavier amount of snow over Canada. You see this big bullseye here. I disagree with how much this is. I figured it will bring, you know, y'all some snow, but not that much snow, not no 20 inches of snow. This system picking up on a little system around next weekend, trying to produce a little bit of maybe some frozen precipitation from North Texas through Arkansas, northern Mississippi, Alabama, maybe here in the South Carolina, North Carolina. But I'll have to fine-tune this forecast because I kind of disagree with this, but anything is possible. Somewhere to the southeast, you can count it out. It'll be just rain if it do. Now if the cold air pushes the southeast ridge further offshore, then there's a possibility we may get some winter weather. But I will keep a close eye on this and see what happens. Okay, let's take a look at the watches and warning maps across the lower 48. Y'all finally cleared out over in Maine, just as I expected. We still have winter weather advisories, maybe a winter storm warning from West Virginia up in this portion of South Pennsylvania. Also, we have a little bit of winter weather advisory over Michigan, and also we have a blizzard warning, and also winter weather advisories, winter storm watches, wind advisories for the system coming down out of Canada. This is the one that's going to bring some unsettled weather over the southeastern United States starting on Sunday and lingering into next week. We have winter storm warnings, winter storm watches over the over Montana, over toward Idaho, also back down into Wyoming area. Because of that system, have fog advisories along the coast of Washington State, Oregon, Northern California, wind advisories over Southern California, and a few wind advisories and high wind warnings in that vicinity as well. Alright, let's take a look at the overall temperature pattern from the forward temperature anomaly across the lower 48. You see some, the red indicates warmer air, the blue shows the colder air. Alright, we progress forward. We will continue. The cold air that's currently over the southeast and southern United States, that's what's going to linger on into the weekend. Slow moderation in the and through the weekend, and in the next week we're supposed to expect the ridge to build over the southeast ridge expected to build over the area, and you can see it warming up from Texas all the way up into the New England states. But I do expect to cool down. As you see, this polar air that I've been talking about for the last week was diving down into the lower 48. As we progress forward in time, this is let me stop the clock here in a minute. Okay, this is at 7 p.m. on January the 29th. This is some very cold air coming down out of Canada that will continue to push into the lower 48. The southeast ridge still holding on tight along the east coast here so far. As we progress forward, you see the east, you see the southeast ridge still hanging on, and also moving up toward the northeastern portion of the United States. That cold air still bottled up over in the over in Canada, and also in the upper plains, the upper Midwest, and also moving into the south near Texas. Yeah, there goes that southeast ridge by January the 30th, still right along the east coast. There's that big plume of very cold air still moving south, and slowly will progress to the east as we continue to go forward. All right, we will keep the time going. This is February the 2nd, a week from today. Expect cold. This is that big plume of cold air, reaches all the way down into Texas, South Texas, also over in the northern Louisiana. The southeast ridge still hanging on to the east portion of the east coast, and we continue to go forward. This is why the GFS showing that the southeast ridge will break down, and the cold air will filter over in to the southeastern United States. Except for Florida, you will still be above normal temperature to dominate in that region, after y'all be very, very cold in that region as well. Alright, as we go forward in time, the southeast ridge is pushed offshore. The cold air still bottled up over the southeast. Also, the warm air is slowly building over the west and over in the upper in the southeast Canada. Let's take a look a little bit further on down the road here. We're going out 16 days. Let's go ahead and make it all the way out to February the 11th. It's got another little cold pocket over the Carolinas, and also there's a little bit of a ridge here in the central. We got more more cold air coming in from southwest Canada. We'll be heading into the west coast, so I expect it to be colder over there, and expect the warming trend should begin in the east. Should be during that time, with a few pockets of cold air still. Okay, well, that breaks down our forecast for today. I hope everybody have a good one and a safe one, because it's the only, I hope everybody enjoyed the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And we will catch you back in the next video. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and share the videos. Have a good evening, everyone.